This is something that happened to me several years ago. I've only told a few people about it, not because I don't want to talk, but because even now I don't fully understand what I was involved in. I work as a criminal investigator. At the time, I had been in the field for 4 years, working in a very wealthy area of Mexico. I had seen violent crime before, executions, mass graves, things most people never forget, but nothing prepared me for this case. The call had started with a simple report. Neighbors had complained about a strong smell of decay coming from a large residence. Local police were sent first. They knocked. They called out. No response. They tried to locate the owner. No records, no answer. Eventually, they forced entry. What they found was so disturbing that they immediately requested investigators. That's when I was called. The moment I stepped inside that house, I knew this was different. There were 9 women, all of them were dead. They were arranged in a perfect circle. In the center was one woman positioned differently from the others. Her arms extended, her body fixed in a crucifix-like position. The other 8 surrounded her. All of them were pregnant. 1 month, 2 months, 3. Each pregnancy progressed further than the last. Every single fetus had been removed, decapitated. Their hearts were missing, except for the woman in the center. She had no fetus inside her body. Forensic doctors later confirmed something that still haunts me. The baby had been removed after her death and at a stage of development where it could have survived outside the womb. As if the bodies weren't enough, the walls and floor were covered in symbols. They were drawn in blood. Names associated with ancient demons: Mammon, Belial, Moloch, Lilith, Paimon. Each symbol was placed with precision. When we mapped their positions, they formed a perfect pentagram. This was not random violence, this was ritualistic. I'm not just an investigator, I'm trained in criminology and criminal profiling. Part of that training involves understanding religion, belief systems, and symbolism. I contacted a close friend of mine, a semiotician. Together, we analyzed the symbols. The conclusion was disturbing. The ritual appeared to represent wealth, power, forbidden knowledge, sexual dominance, political control. This wasn't about one desire, it was about everything. That's when things started to change for me. I began having vivid dreams, not nightmares, dreams that felt real. I was exhausted all the time. My focus declined. My reflexes slowed. I was working other cases, but my performance suffered. Eventually, I made a mistake. During a routine operation, in a moment of mental overload, I fired my weapon and hit a colleague. It was friendly fire. He survived. The bullet hit his vest. But the damage was done. An internal investigation followed. My mental state was exposed. From that moment on, I was no longer trusted the same way. One evening, trying to clear my head, I decided to jog to a friend's house. The entire run, I felt like I was being followed. I heard sounds through my headphones. Screams, gunshots, voices crying in pain. But nothing was there. Half a block away, I noticed a man standing against a wall. The moment I saw him, a wave of cold ran through my body. I've faced cartel members, assassins, people who kill without hesitation. This was different. I kept running. Each time I turned my head, I saw him again. Always against a wall, always watching. Then suddenly he was in front of me, smiling. His smile was wrong. Too wide, too stretched. It distorted his face completely. My headphones went silent. I don't know where the courage came from, but I charged at him. When I reached him, it felt like grabbing a swarm of insects. He vanished. I reached my friend's house and pretended everything was normal. I told no one. Eventually, we identified the victims. All of them came from extremely wealthy families. Not rich, powerful. Millions per month. When we contacted them, none showed real concern. One family member said something I will never forget. "We knew this would happen. Let it go. Focus on something else. You'll sleep better that way." Not long after, a higher federal agency removed the case from my jurisdiction. They declared me incompetent. Months later, I learned the case had been quietly archived, closed, forgotten. My condition worsened. At night, I heard concrete cracking, the floor vibrating. Just before falling asleep, a scream would wake me. Strange circular lights moved across my walls. I fell into a deep depression. Nothing helped. Therapy, medication, distraction, nothing. Until I turned to God. Prayer, service, faith. Slowly, over 2 years, I recovered my peace. Today, I live a quiet life, as quiet as one can, doing this job in this country. I don't know what that case truly involved, but I know one thing. Some investigations don't just follow you home, they follow you inside.